Anthony, I know in working in the Global Defense Fund, you may not have all those millennials coming out working for you that when you started rolling out social selling. So how have you been able to get this adopted within your organization?
I'm trying to interpret exactly what you just implied there. Let me take a moment. For me, the whole win is leading kind of organizational change. And I will say in my prior job, before I joined, there was an organization of about, say, 300 people. And I had a couple of weeks off between jobs, and I went on everybody's LinkedIn profile that I could find. I sent every one of them, this is 5 years ago, a LinkedIn message, right? And then I kind of waited to see how they came back with information or, how they responded. I checked out the quality of their profile, and then it was interesting to note how many didn't have profiles at all. And that was kind of 5 years ago, of course, before there's 450 people on LinkedIn today. So it's changed a lot even over the last 5 years. But I focused a lot on leading organizational change. And my first year I created, I said, well, this is coming. And I believed that the way that you encourage social selling and marketing was that you had to encourage people to do it. You couldn't direct them to do that. I don't believe that anymore. Happy to talk to any of you offline on that. But so I started a social media advisory committee, and we called it SMAC, and so we started that committee 5 years ago, and I said, okay, who are the big users? And so we asked them, what are you doing, and how can we help? What they told us were two things. They needed content and training, and we focused on content and training. We brought Lindsay Boggs in, and did webinars, and so we kind of encouraged this path. And then, if you want to pull the thread at any kind of change or transformation working in the organization, I always believe it's the first line managers. So you find out, so what are they doing? And if they're not doing it, ain't going to happen in the organization. So then I took those folks aside in an offsite, and we spent time, we directed the use of Twitter and LinkedIn at a much broader scale. And then the next year we brought in LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and that was a program that has found itself beginning to kind of roll out globally. And we had connected the Altify target account selling program, and we used Salesforce, and we used LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and we began discussing Sales for Life on training. So we kind of put that whole thing together organizationally. When I look back on that, I think there was some really good work. If I had a chance to do it again, I would do it in 20% less time. And I think it's really important that we get at, I don't think it's as important to train to the tool as I think it's as important to train to the change that's occurring in the marketplace. And I think if you train to that, you get the tools. The tools are easy to use. When we rolled out LinkedIn Sales Navigator to 200 people, we did spend 60 minutes preparing and 60 minutes for a webinar, and they were off and running on a Monday, literally. So it's not hard, but getting at the organizational dynamics where you can get change and transformation is where the big win is, and I think that's where big change and big opportunities come.
Absolutely.